What's up, ballers? Today we're looking at a Super Saiyan's God Son Goku / Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku Soul Striker Returns deck profile. So, leader front side, when he attacks, you can either draw a card or untap a blue energy. It's got to be mono blue. He can awaken either at 4 life, or if you have a blue unison with a specified cost of 3 on board, he awakens and draws 2. On the awakened side, when he attacks, draws a card and untaps 2 mono blue. And then at the end of the turn, he has an auto skill that goes off, and it lets you restand a blue unison card. So, first card of the deck, we're running 4 of the Goku Black unisons. You need to see him. Turn 3, you want to drop this guy. He's 3 specific blue. He's got an auto that when he switched back to active mode from a leader skill, he gains a marker, and then he has blocker as well. That's useful for during your turn you attack. He's in rest mode. End of your turn, leader skill, restand, he gains marker. Activate main, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Lets you filter your hand and set up overrealms. Activate main, his second skill is a -2 that lets you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost 4 or less, and put it at the bottom of his deck. It's great for removal for Borgos type cards or Black Mass Saiyan type cards that are going to interfere with your plays. Next, we have the Overrealm package. 2 Bardock's Awakened Instincts, 1 Scientist Fu. They're both draw cards. This is 20k beater Overrealm 4. This is an energy, but he's got double strike. And he's a draw 2. Really good for hand filtering and keeping up advantage. This is a blue-green deck, so we're going to run 3 Son Goku Spirit of the Planet and 2 Son Gohan and Piccolo Skill Sharpened. Really, you just want to charge one of these guys on turn 1 in rest, and then that sets up your plays down the line. But for a blue and a green, he can gain triple strike and 10k during a battle, which is helpful, as well he has revive. If you end up hard casting him from 6, he gets double strike, triple attack, the Gohan and Piccolo. That being said, he has an activate main for 1 blue. You discard the Gohan and Piccolo, and then you can pick up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 3 or less, put them at the bottom of their deck. So he's very useful, again, for moving Borgos or Black Mass Saiyan type skills. Super combos, we're running 4 Ginyus. Next up, we have the blue Janemba package. Just 4 cards. Infernal Invader, this is the Draft Box 5 guy. Or Infernal Intruder. Both the cards, basically, you can play them for 1 blue energy, as long as your opponent has battle cards or you don't have any battle cards. The Draft Box one is more expensive right now and it lacks Deflect. You can do it a turn earlier, which is nice. But if you want a more budget option, the Reality Bender is really good. I like that Reality Bender bottom decks himself and makes your opponent mill 2 as well, which is a neat skill. Next up, we have Awakening Talent Pan. 1-drop Self-Awakeners. They go back to your hand, so it sets up your Janemba play for the next turn. Next, we have our Universe 10 Negate package. 2 Jirison Graceful Wager, 3 Mechiorp Bobbing and Weaving. Mechiorp's just a 2-cost negate, untaps 1 and plays himself, so it's essentially 1-cost 15k beater. Jirison, 1-drop negates, plays himself. You can look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and reorganize them. That can be very useful. He also has an activate main, 1 blue, 1 colorless. Your opponent reveals top card of their deck. If it's a battle card, you draw 1. That skill also makes your opponent shuffle, so this is very good for disrupting strategies like Invoker or Ginyu Force. Next up, we have the Midrange card. It's the Android 18. We have 2 of them, Never Ending Energy from Draft Box 5. When you play it, you draw 2 cards. It's 20k beater. You can then swing with your leader, draw 1 and untap 2. So it's a huge investment for very little energy. 1-drop Son Goku 1 copy Son Goku the Rescuer. It's a 3-drop. You just pitch it with your Unison skill. Activate main, 1 blue. He can return 1 of your blue battle cards. Energy cost 3 or less to your hand. So you can use it to return this to your hand, play it again, this to your hand, this to your hand. And it gives you some more recycle potential. Super Saiyan in Trunks' God Sealing Technique and Undying Spirit Son Gohan. These are like the counterplays for the deck. I really want to go to 2 or 3 of this Son Super Saiyan Trunks. It's really good, counters almost everything. The Undying Spirit Gohan's not bad either because it costs 2 energy if you have a multi, and then it lets you untap one when you play it. We're moving into the green cards. 1 Vegeta the Cruel, 1 Surprise Attack Frieza. You can probably drop this. I like it as a 1-of. If you see it, you can get it off great. If not, just pitch it. Vegeta the Cruel I'm running. I couldn't decide if I wanted 2 Undying Spirit Gohan or 2 Vegeta the Cruel. I don't pass with a lot of green energy standing, so he's probably going to come out. Next, we got our Ginyu package. Jay's second in command, Birder, fastest in the universe. Jay's second in command, when he swings, looks at top 3 cards for Ginyu Force. So you can use him to grab himself, you can use him to grab Birder, or the big one is you can use him to grab your super combo. 2 cost. They're both 2/1 specific green, so you can play them on your turn too. Birder is huge because he attacks, end of your turn, he restands, he's got blocker. And you can filter the top 3 cards of your deck. So you can put them at the top or bottom and rearrange them. And you need to see your unison. More deck knowledge is always better. So that's the green Ginyu package. For extra cards, we have 4 Dimension Magics. That's self-explanatory. Internal Energy Shift. I like this as a 1-of. If you don't have it, I'd recommend Waste Coercion instead. Let's say you swing with your Jace and then your opponent attacks you the next turn. You can negate with Internal Energy Shift, puts him back in active mode to defend him. With this one, your opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If it's a battle card, you restand an energy, restand a battle card. So you can use it to keep your rest mode cards alive. 2 Senzu Beans. I'd probably bump this to 3 or 4. The deck does have a lot of untapped, so I don't know how necessary it is, but maybe Surprise Attack Frieza comes out for that. And then 2 Mafuba to answer your opponent's big guys. That's pretty much the deck. If you guys want to see it in action, liked it, wanted more profiles like this, let me know. Till then, keep balling.